So this chant that I want to give you this week is to the goddess Kali. She's a very intense goddess, and she's more or less the goddess of destruction, but in a good way. You know, she doesn't just go and destroy things for the heck of it. Kali is very much about destroying negativity. All right, so because this eclipse is so intense, we've got the new moon, which is always, I think, lovely, in the sign of Scorpio, which can be good for your sex life, it can be good for your spiritual practices, but it's taking place next to Mars, the planet of anger, and then it's taking place opposite Uranus. Now, Uranus is the sign of chaos and craziness and liberations and awakening. So to have the new moon conjunct Mars opposite Uranus is a really intense energy. I actually can't really overstate how intense that is. And because it's in Scorpio, which is the sign that I and many people associate with the goddess Kali, it seems like a really good time to call Kali in. Okay, so we're going to call Kali in, and I'm going to do that simply by invoking her name, which I'm going to do by chanting it 3 times. And if you like this chant, I'll give you a URL afterwards where you can download it. Now, just before you invoke Kali, be aware that she is a super powerful goddess. She's the kind of goddess that in a way can be hard to handle, a bit like, I know, some crystals. There's one that they say, you know, if you bring it into your house, expect your entire life to explode. And it's a bit like that. Kali is very much a destroyer energy. So really the point of bringing her in is to ask her to destroy any negativity in your life as you go through this really intense energy this week. And if you're listening to this at the end of the week and you're fine and nothing exploded, then it's great, you know, and just assume that your chart wasn't strongly affected. Hopefully you didn't meet anyone else who was also dealing with this energy who then poked and prodded you and provoked you, and hopefully you've got through it. But if you have been through it, if you're listening to it and you're going, oh my God, I wish I'd heard this on Monday, it's okay. Kali has your back. Okay, so we're going to call in Kali and we're going to ask her to destroy any negativity that's standing between us and our higher self or our life purpose or us achieving whatever it is our soul incarnated here to. All right, so I'm going to chant this 3 times. If there's a situation in your life which has gone toxic, you know, or has a lot of negativity in it, this is the situation to kind of offer up to Kali as we chant. I'm going to chant her name 3 times. Here we go. And just sit with the energy for a moment. Kali, we call on you to destroy any negativity in our lives that's standing between us and our true happiness, our serving the world, our living out our life purpose, looking after the people we love and looking after ourselves and achieving whatever it is our souls came here to achieve. Right. So there we go. Now, if you would like a copy of that chant, I'm actually going to make it into a chant that runs for 20 minutes. So you can play it as you go to sleep. Okay, so the idea is you have the chant on your phone and you just play it as you go to sleep. So it can wash over you, it can wash through you, or you can listen to it when you're meditating with your earbuds or whatever, or you can just put it on, you know, when you're cooking or whatever. That's fine. You can do that as well. But the idea is to call in the Kali energy this week, this month, with the intention of cutting the ties that bind, which is very new moon opposite Uranus, releasing any anger, also very new moon opposite Uranus, opposite Mars, and basically trying to move on from any grudges. So I hope that helps you. Remember to go to moonmessages.com/Kali Chant, Kali Chant, Chant. So go and get the Kali Chant at moonmessages.com/Kali Chant. Have a good one, and I will speak to you next week. Thanks for listening.